You know he did. Ahoy there, YouTube. We're back again for more of our Gencon Bonanza Explosion Blood coverage here live at Gencon 2019. Thanks in part to all of our amazing Kickstarter backers. These spectacular companies right here who donated games to our Kickstarter to help make it all possible, including Cryptozoic, who we're about to talk to right now, and our amazing Steve Jackson Games, who has the new Deadly Doodles. Click on the link down below, and Tasty Minstrel Games, who sponsors everything we do. Right now, we're about to talk with Amanda from Cryptozoic about the brand spanking new upcoming, deck building game, the DC Universe Yeah, you go for it. I'm excited.
Yes, the DC deck building game Rebirth. So here at Cryptozoic, our DC deck building community has been wonderful. The DC deck building line has been so successful, we've been able to expand it to multiple base games, expansions, everything. And so we're super excited to revisit the game and add a lot of new components, new rules, and new play styles for this one. So one of the biggest differences that you'll notice is that this game is set up in a circle. The traditional lineup is now gone. What makes Rebirth really cool is that it adds a move. So in addition to your power to buy cards from the lineup, you also have moves. So you have to be on the location to buy the card that you would like. That's really fun. Another fun thing is the threat track in the middle of the board. Right now it's on blue, so it's competitive. You can switch it, or excuse me, blue is cooperative. And then just with a simple flip of the threat track, it becomes red, and then you play competitive. So you can play either cooperative or competitive depending on how you would like. Another special thing that we've added here in DC Rebirth are scenarios. So that would be these right here. So it does play like a campaign game. There are 8 scenarios in the game. So when you open the scenario pack, it will tell you how to set up the board, what locations to use, what villains to shuffle into your deck, a little bit of flavored text about the story, about why, like, for example, like, oh, there's a breakout at Arkham, use the Arkham tile in slot A, use the police station in slot B, you know, shuffle the Joker and Scarecrow into the deck in this fashion. So it'll tell you how to set up the game. It does have legacy components where, like, if a location becomes damaged, you will take note of that, and that'll affect the game. If you lose the scenario, that'll affect the next one. If you win it, it'll affect it in a different way. However, none of the modifications are permanent. So you can play through the scenarios again and again with a different group, or just do it again if you really liked it. Yeah.
So this is a standalone then, correct?
Yes, very much so. It is its own standalone big box game, but it is a Cerberus engine game, so you can still fold in your cards from the previous games and expansions. There's a whole page on the back of the rulebook to talk about how.
Yes! That's what I wanted to hear.
Of course.
So if this goes well, are there plans to do some Rebirth on maybe some of the other IPs as well?
Ooh, that would be very good. So it's actually called Cerberus Heroes, and so that's sort of what we've called this version of Cerberus, so we definitely would like to expand. We also have another version of the Cerberus game that I'm sure I will talk about soon with Epic Spellwars and Lageddon. That's another reimagining of our Cerberus deck building engine. But yeah, Rebirth has definitely been a really exciting project.
We're getting Rebirth, Morty! Yeah, let's see some of that. That sounds really stinking cool. So that is the DC deck building game Rebirth. If it looks like it might be your cup of tea, be sure to check that one out. If you're enjoying what we're doing, click on that subscribe button down below. And in the comments below, let me know, if you could have any IP for one of your games, what would you want? Any IP.
Oh, that's a rough one.
That you don't already have.
I'm personally a fan of Stranger Things, so if we could do Stranger Things anything, I would die.
I want Everybody Loves Raymond Bauer's Game Corner, where Ray Romano would be doing this for me. I think that'd be awesome.
I'd watch that. Are you kidding?
Let me know in the comments below. And as always, thanks for your time, YouTube.